machines really think?
I don't believe that we can say yet that machines do think. Until I see a machine producing genuinely new things, I will not agree that machines think.
Talking about AI agents, I feel some uncertainty about how they look like, where we can see, feel, or hear them, and how long they have already helped us. What was the first AI agent? What types of them we can distinguish now? Before dive into the theme, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay curious about human-AI interaction. This small impact from you gives a great result in the distance for all of us, helping me to produce more interesting videos here on this channel. Thank you very much, and let's go on. Hello everyone, this is Julia, and we continue to talk about human-AI interaction here on this channel. History helps us to produce better understanding of the future, because knowing the roots helps us to feel more safety and predictability in the future. The term first AI agent is a fascinating term, but it's all dependent on the precise understanding of what is agent. How the plot of the film called Agents really was developing. Here is a short story of development of AI agents from their conceptual beginnings to the powerful tools of today. The dream of reason. The story begins not with a robot, but with the question: can machine think? This was posed by Alan Turing in 1950. This era was defined by a belief that human intelligence could be replicated by giving machines a set of logical rules. The first agent. The logic theorist is widely considered the first AI program. It wasn't a physical agent, but a reasoning one. It successfully proved mathematical theorems demonstrating that a machine could perform tasks previously thought to require human intellect. The first to learn, the Arthur Samuel Checkers program, was another giant leap. It could learn from its own mistakes, and by 1962 became better than its creator. The first to talk, ELIZA. ELIZA was the first charter bot. It clearly simulated a psychotherapist by recognizing keywords and rephrasing user statements as questions. The expert and the AI winter. This period saw a shift from general problem solving to creating an expert systems. These agents were fed a massive, rigid set of if-then rules from human experts to perform specific jobs. Real-world use. Programs like MYCIN could diagnose blood infections based on the patient systems, sometimes more accurately than it was made by human doctors. The AI winter. This system were brittle. If they faced a problem outside their specific rules, they failed completely. This led to a crash in funding and interest, known as AI winter, as the technology couldn't meet the grand expectations. ELIZA, the bot which fooled the world in 1966. Before ChatGPT, there was ELIZA. She was a psychotherapist bot that just flipped your questions back at you. The wow factor. People actually started pouring their hearts out to her. They begged to be alone in the room with the computer. The reality check. Her creator, Joseph Weizenbaum, was horrified. He realized that people were hallucinating intelligence where there was only a simple script. This led to the first big wave of skepticism. Are we just being tricked by fancy typing? SHRDLU, the king of toy world, 1970. SHRDLU could see and move virtual blocks. You could tell it, move the green block and put it on the red one. And it did it. The wow factor. It felt like the dawn of true machine reasoning. The crash. Researchers soon realized SHRDLU was a genius in its tiny block world, but a total idiot in the real world. It couldn't even understand what a table was outside its code. The micro-world failure led to the first AI winter, 1974-98. XCON, the 40 million experts, 1980s. The fact, in the 80s, expert systems were the new gold rush. XCON was a program that helped Digital Equipment Corp configure computer systems. The wow factor. It saves the company $40 million a year. Everyone sold. Finally, AI is profitable. The crash. XCON became a data mess. It had thousands of if-then rules. Every time a new computer part was released, the whole system broke. It was too brittle to maintain. When the hype outpaced, the second AI winter, 1987-1993, hit hard. The fifth generation ghost, 1982-1992. Japan invested $400 million, like billions in today's money, to build token supercomputer. The wow factor. It was a global tech race. The US and UK panicked and started their own massive projects. The reality check. They bet everything on logic programming. But logic is slow. They ignored the black horse, neural networks. The projects ended with almost zero usable tech, leading to a decade of AI being a dirty word in Silicon Valley. The reins of learning. The field was reborn with a new approach, machine learning. Instead of feeding agents rigid rules, developers began feeding them vast amount of data and letting them find patterns themselves. A symbolic victory. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue agent defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov. It didn't think like a human, but used immense processing power to analyze millions of moves. Agents in your pocket. This era laid the groundwork for the first modern consumer agents like Siri or Search the Web. The deep learning revolution. This is when agents move from being programmed to being trained. Inspired by the structure of the human brain, deep learning models allowed agents to learn the superhuman capabilities. The Go moment. In 2016, Google's DeepMind's AlphaGo defeated the world champion in Go. It became infinitely more complex than chess. It made moves that human players described as creative and even alien, proving an AI could develop genuine, non-human intuition. The age of autonomous agents. Today we are in the era of agentic AI, powered by large language models like GPT or Gemini. Modern agents can do more than just answer our questions or respond on the current request. They can plan, reason, and execute multi-step tasks. Instead of just answering the questions, and modern agents can be given a goal, like research top 3 competitors for my new business, summarize their weaknesses, and draft for me a marketing email, for example. The agents can then browse the web, analyze data, and write the email all on its own. This shift from a simple tool to an autonomous collaborator marks the very latest chapter of this story. I feel here that we're standing on the edge of new era. Like, everyone will use AI in this or that way on daily basis. So now we understand how everything was started. Interesting. What will be next? What do you think?